Food we get from plants. Highlights of the lesson. Students will know about nutrients in food, minerals in plants, different ways of cooking food, preserving food. We learn. Write about the food you ate in last 2 days. Make a list of breakfast, lunch and dinner. Check with your teacher if they are good for health. All living beings need food in order to live. When we need food, we feel hungry. Just as a car needs petrol to run, our body also needs food to work. Food gives us the energy we need to do all our work. It also helps us to grow and to stay healthy. Nutrients in food. The food we eat contains substances that are necessary for our body. These substances are called nutrients. Nutrients give us energy to work and play. They help our body to grow. They also help our body to fight diseases and remain healthy. The different types of nutrients present in food are carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins and minerals. Our body also needs all these nutrients. The amount of nutrients in each food differs, so it is important to eat a variety of foods. Carbohydrates. Carbohydrates give us energy to work. So, foods rich in carbohydrates are called energy-giving foods. Foods such as chapatis, bread, rice, potatoes and idlis are rich in carbohydrates. They give energy to the body quickly. People who do a lot of physical work and children who run and play need to eat more carbohydrates. Fats. Like carbohydrates, fats are also energy-giving foods. Foods such as ghee, butter, oils and nuts are rich in fats. Extra fats get stored in the body so that they can be used later. That is why fats are also known as the energy bank of the body. When our body does not get enough food, it uses the energy from the stored fats. Fats also keep our body warm. So, people living in very cold places eat more fats. Our body requires only a small amount of fats. Eating too much fat makes body obese and causes diseases. Proteins. Proteins are made up of amino acid molecules. Proteins help us to grow. So, foods rich in proteins are called bodybuilding foods. Growing children need more proteins than adults. Proteins also help to repair the damaged parts of our body. Milk and milk products. For example, cheese and curd, eggs, fish, meat, and pulses are foods rich in proteins. Vitamins and minerals. Vitamins and minerals are essential nutrients for our body. They protect our body from diseases and keep us healthy. So, vitamins and minerals are called protective foods. There are various types of vitamins and minerals. Our body needs small amounts of each of them to stay healthy. Calcium, iron, sodium, potassium and iodine are some examples of minerals. Calcium helps the body to build healthy bones and teeth. Iron helps the body to form hemoglobin in the blood. Fruits, green leafy vegetables, sprouted beans and milk are some examples of rich sources of vitamins and minerals. Do you know? Sprouted pulses are richer in vitamins and minerals than pulses that are not sprouted. Water. Water has no nutrients, but it is essential for our body. Water helps the body to digest food properly. It helps to remove waste from the body. Water also helps to maintain the temperature of the body. Most food items contain some amount of water. So, a part of our daily requirement of water comes from the food we eat. In addition, we should drink at least 8 to 10 glasses of water every day to stay healthy. Roughage. Roughage, say roughage, or dietary fiber is the fiber part of food that cannot be digested. Roughage does not contain nutrients. It gives bulk to the food and helps the body to get rid of waste easily. A lot of roughage is found in the skin of fruits and vegetables. It is also found in the bran of whole grains. Balanced diet. The kind of food we usually eat is called a diet. A diet that gives the body all the nutrients in the right amounts is called a balanced diet. A balanced diet keeps us healthy and helps our body to grow. As one kind of food does not contain all the nutrients needed by the body, our diet should include a variety of foods. A balanced diet is different for different people depending on their age, gender, and physical activity. We divide foods into different groups so that we can easily choose different food items for a balanced diet. The 5 main food groups are cereals and potatoes, fruits and vegetables, milk and milk products, pulses, meat, fish and eggs, fats, oils and sweets, raw and cooked food, fruits and some vegetables such as cucumber, radish, beetroot and carrot can be eaten raw. However, we must wash raw fruits and vegetables before eating so that they are free from dirt and germs. Some foods such as cereals, pulses, meat and most vegetables are cooked before being eaten. Cooking kills germs and makes food soft, tasty and easy to digest. When we soak pulses in water, some nutrients dissolve in the water. So, to preserve the nutrients, we should cook the pulses in the same water in which they were soaked. We must wash vegetables before we chop them. A lot of nutrients are lost when we wash chopped vegetables. Cooking kills germs and makes the food soft. Different ways of cooking food. We cook food in many ways. Boiling. Cooking in water by heating is called boiling. Pulses and rice are boiled in water. Meat, fish, eggs and vegetables can also be boiled. Steaming. Cooking with the help of steam is called steaming. Idlis, dhoklas and momos are steamed. Baking. Cooking food using dry heat in an oven is called baking. Cakes and bread are baked. Roasting. Cooking food directly over fire or in an oven is called roasting. Papad and corn are often roasted. Chicken, fish and vegetables can also be roasted. Frying. Cooking food in very hot oil is called frying. Puris and pakoras are cooked by frying. Preserving food. When we leave food in the open for a few hours, germs spoil it and make it unfit for eating. However, we can prevent food from getting spoiled by slowing down the growth of germs. We can preserve food in refrigeration. Germs grow well in warm and moist places, but they do not grow well in cold and dry places. The temperature inside a refrigerator is very low. Germs cannot grow well inside it. So, we can keep vegetables, fruits and cooked food fresh for a few days in a refrigerator. Deep freezing. A deep freezer is a very cold place. When we keep meat, fish or vegetables such as peas and carrots in a freezer, they get frozen. The water present in these foods turns into ice. Germs cannot grow on them easily. We can keep food fresh in a deep freezer for several months. Dehydration. Dehydration or drying is one of the oldest methods used to preserve food. By drying, the water content in the food is removed. The dried food is sealed in packets to protect it from the moisture in the air. Chilies and grapes are dried to preserve them. Using preservatives. Preservatives such as sugar, salt and oil prevent the growth of germs. We can preserve many fruits and vegetables as pickles by keeping them in oil or vinegar. We can preserve fruits such as apples or strawberries as jams by boiling them with sugar. We use salt to preserve fish. Do you know? Food gets spoilt when it is kept in the open for a long time. Do not eat spoiled food, you may fall sick. Canning and bottling. Canning is a process in which food is heated in a can to kill the germs. When a bottle is used to heat food, it is called bottling. The air is driven out of the container and it is sealed. The food inside the container is thus protected from germs and can be preserved safely for months. Fruits, vegetables and pickles are preserved by canning and bottling. Food adulteration. Food is essential for life. It should be nutritious, pure and free from any type of impurity. Food adulteration is the act of adding a substance of lower quality that is harmful. Producers or sellers do this to increase the quantity of an item and to make it look attractive. Some common ways in which food can be adulterated are: milk is generally adulterated by adding water and removing fat. Cereals, Flour and pulses are adulterated by adding sand and crushed rocks, and by mixing infested and damaged grains with good quality grains. Starch is added to sweets. Ajmon seeds are mixed with mustard seeds and extracted together to prepare mustard oil. We should purchase our food items carefully. We should look for the ISI mark on them. The ISI mark shows that the food item has been checked for adulteration. Let's recall. Food contains nutrients which give us energy, help us to grow, fight diseases and remain healthy. Carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins and minerals are nutrients present in food. Besides nutrients, we also need water and roughage to make our body function properly. A balanced diet contains all the nutrients in the right amount. We should eat a variety of foods to get all the nutrients. We need to wash and cook food items properly. We must make sure that the germs are killed and the nutrients are not lost. Food can be preserved in different ways. Glossary. Nutrient: a substance in food needed to grow and remain healthy. Roughage: the fiber part of food that cannot be digested. Canning: the process of preserving food in cans by keeping them free of air.